dude.
You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Now, thoughts on Cookie Crisps, Connor?
Um, they're good, but the
Wrong.
second they get even slightly stale, they're ass.
I second part, absolutely correct. I think they're ass even before that. I think they're just ass all around. I don't know how people eat that shit.
I mean, they're not my first choice. My first choice of cereal. They're not
I'm
even my top 10, if I'm being honest.
I know, like they're just filler. They're filler for the shelf. They just had to make a
Yeah.
cereal to put up on that shelf. It also looks bare. That's the only reason Cookie Crisp up there. That's my conspiracy theory. Because who buys it? Who buys that cereal?
My buddy Kevin, he fucking loves Cookie Crisp.
We don't
Think
talk
because
about
it's
Kevin.
cookies.
He's just wrong. He's just wrong.
That boy ain't right.
He ain't right. Bro. Not the Cookie Crisps. Ryan and Jonah, you guys weren't here for it yesterday, but like during the lead up to the fantasy draft, my neighbors connected to the Bluetooth in my fucking massage chair and started blasting country music through my goddamn chair.
I didn't even know that massage chairs had Bluetooth speakers.
Mine do. We're listening
Mine
to
did.
Why
those
is that a
jams.
thing?
No, because sometimes you're just sitting back and you want to listen to tunes as you're unwinding, as you're chilling. Bye.
Okay,
Bye.
so what's
point.
wrong
He's got a
with
point.
using AirPods?
No. Colin's bringing up excellent points here.
Yeah. Okay, but like, it's a functionality I don't use like ever, you know? Because
Yeah.
like I'll usually just be listening to like, or like scrolling TikTok or something, or like reading. But like, the true question here is why the fuck they connect into my chair?
What's it called? Is it called like massage chair?
Colin's chair.
Dude, if I saw someone just like a chair was there to connect with, that sounds like you're just asking to be connected to. If someone's like, ooh, super mysterious and funny speaker, I'm gonna be like, dude, I want to connect to that.
I was like, God damn it.
That is enticing.
No, but
Was it like,
it was Florida Georgia line.
oh, okay.
Oh, dude, was it Cruise?
No.
Dude, listening to Cruise while getting a massage from your chair, I mean, that is like an SSRI. Like, that is...
Yeah. You know what? A truer.
Baby, you a song and make me wanna roll my window down. That's one of those songs that like is terrible. But like
Yeah.
if it comes on, I mean like
It's still a
I'm gonna
bop,
lose
but it's
it,
bad.
dude. I'm yeah.
It's like a bar. It's like, what is it? Bar song?
Yeah,
I
if
agree.
I hear that
I
song, I'm
fucking
gonna
love
get
bar
hyped.
songs.
It's a bad
But it's
song,
not.
but it's a bop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Objectively
do love
bad.
that.
But
I love that
great.
genre of song.
Mm-hmm.
Like this song is terrible, but if it comes on, like I will be so excited probably.
Yeah, I'm not
We'll
changing
never
the chat.
actively choose to listen to this. However,
Like,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I will vibe when it does come on.
Like it's kind of like
Y'all
that
know-
perfect road trip song where it's just like, I'll vibe to this. I'm not like paying attention to the song. Not really. Like I can still talk through this song no problem. But you know, if I want to vibe to it, I'll vibe to it. I feel like that's the energy that it gives off. If you know what I mean.
Dude, if you listen to OMG by Usher, That song is really bad, but if I hear that song, like, I will stand up and, like, start to move, dude. Nobody wants to see that.
Oh,
But I will. But I will.
hmm
And
I
David
will.
danced to please the Lord.
It. I feel like this is like the encapsulation
Of something.
of like you never listen to this song, but you know what? If it
Comes
comes
on, it's
on,
like, you know,
oh,
why not?
it's like, look, I don't listen to Chumbawamba, but when they start playing that music, all right, it's on. It's a party. Like we're just going with it. Like they thread the needle. They thread the needle with those songs. You know, it's like what's that band? It's like Train. Train has like a billion of these songs where it's like I will never actively throw on a Train album, but if I hear a Train song, like a bunch of those songs, I'm like, yeah, okay.
Tell me, did the wind sweep you off your feet? Yeah, I'm gonna do like a backflip or something like that if I hear that song. I will like.
It's just a drive by. I'm like, sure. I guess. Like, I hate that it's catchy, but damn, is it catchy. Like, it just makes sense.
Obnoxiously catchy songs.
Mm-hmm. You're like, why? Why are we here? Why are we doing this? It's unknown. But it's 12:06, which that means we got a session. We got to recap that session. So Jonah, would you do the honors?
How fucking dare you? I'm not. I just walked into my house. Okay. So, from what I recall, we had a little more downtime getting prepped for our mission. Conversations. I built some grenades. It was great. Basically, found out, we're gonna go to Kvef, and we're gonna go find this prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going about. Nobody trusts us, which is completely understandable. We had Eisen duke it out with he who used to hold the world.
I wouldn't really call that a fight.
Yeah, he learned the valuable lesson of don't let them have the first punch. Because it was like E to the something damage. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It was a fuck off amount of damage.
Yes. So instantly one shot got his lungs ripped out,
Yeah.
among other
Wow.
things.
Well, he wanted Garion to
So
come
that
out and
was-
play.
Yeah. So yeah, that was mildly entertaining and also horrifying. But you know, he woke up later, pretty much okay. He'd been healed, which was good. We don't want to lose Eisen. He's our main damage dealer or secondary damage dealer.
I was gonna say, let's not sleep on Matthias here.
Yeah, no, I just remembered that Matthias has a fuck off amount of damage that he can do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we continue going on. I think Haramond has a conversation with Mogwin.
Modwin.
Modwin, sorry. And oh yeah, that was when he asked Modwin to teach the Splinter how to human. Which was, a great plan and has zero consequences in the future. But reluctant agreeance to that. And then,
Not reluctant. She was happy to do it for Harriman.
yes, that's right. confused agreements. As in, why am I teaching this splinter of the endless how to human? Or I guess person is a better option. But yeah, that happens. We meet. What's the kid's name again? Matthew? No.
Martin!
Martin.
How do you
I'm
spell
sorry.
own
I should remember this. That's my
our
fucking middle
own
name.
child?
Okay. But yeah, we see Martin doing lessons in our common room. I think this was in the evening, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Eisen and Matthias took him out to witness a duel. Which proceeded to have Eisen whoop Matthias's ass because Eisen is really good at one-on-ones. At 1v1s.
Mm-hmm. Prime Megatron, run that fade.
Yeah. But then we end up the next day prepping for our mission, going out. We're outside. I think it was Eisen who noticed the splinter jump off a tower because reasons. So we're all like, okay, we should go figure out what that's about. And we run to where the splinter fell. And there's a very dead splinter on the floor. So
That
we're
is
like,
subjective.
what happened? One of the splinter's forms is very, very dead.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're like, well, we need to go find Modwin because that was the last person to see the splinter, supposedly. And then Modwin appears behind us, except it's not Modwin because the splinter came to the conclusion that I can't perfectly mimic these facial expressions, so I will just take your face. Which, is a completely logical conclusion.
Considering the
And not
splinter
at
doesn't
all.
understand logic, an incredible thing for it to do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's working its best. It's doing its learning.
Mm-hmm.
So then we're all mildly disturbed by this. Herman most of all. But eventually we managed to say our goodbyes, specifically to Martin, because Martin was sad that we were leaving. Because we are his family as of now, because he is cursed. But yeah, so we get in our drop pod and we launch. And we head out to Kvef. So then we end up landing, and we're like, okay, we need to do some information gathering. So we head into town. I think we found an inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Asked some questions. Found out that the wildlife is toxic now, and it has been for about 2 months. Mildly concerning. And we also found out that there's someone called the Chosen, who is a child that came along and was blessing food and giving warmth and saying that they would get rid of winter.
Mm-hmm.
Also not concerning at all. So we're like, well, that's probably a good place to start. Because that could be problematic at some point. So we decide that we're going to head over to the Chosen's castle, I think it was.
Yep.
And I think we were warned against going through the woods because there were, I can't remember if it was people or giants that were going to hunt us and eat us.
Both. Both is good.
That's right. Yes. My apologies. I shouldn't have assumed that only one thing would be trying to eat us. But yeah, we were warned against that and told, hey, you should go on the boat around. And we said, we need to check out the forest. So we're going to walk through the forest, I believe.
It's forest time.
Yeah, and I think that's about it.
Oh
No,
Oh,
there's
no,
something
no,
very
no.
important.
Yeah,
that we-
there's a little bit of an important thing that you're leaving out.
What did I miss? Hold on.
I got a little bit of a headache.
We'll be of a headache.
He's not feeling too good.
You're right. You're right. My
My nose
apologies.
is
Eisen has a
bleeding.
headache.
Eisen has a.
This might be problematic.
Ooh, it might be. And this is where we pick up as Cinco Squad. You are in the room as Eisen kind of is doubled over. The blood is now stopped, not trickling anymore. As Eisen, you feel the headache beginning to subside, trickling away. As Harriman, you feel the psychic waves in this room have changed. What are you doing?
Does it seem like it's changed from like an outside force, or is there something in the room currently changing it?
Make a spirit check.
Okay. Two successes.
If it's hard to tell, you're not really sure like what has changed this, but a gut feeling, Harriman, tells you it's probably an outside force.
Okay. Harriman will run over to Eisen. Eisen, are you okay? What's going on?
Oh. I think he's going to look at his hands and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in front of you. Just counted to 5.
Well, that's not normal. I'm sorry, what do you want me to say to that?
That's never happened before.
It hasn't. Okay, it has not. Eisen.
Yeah.
Mental changes. You can seem to be sharper mentally. I'm using bigger words since we got here. Physically, bleeding has stopped. Any other symptoms?
I don't know. I'm going to punch the ground.
Cracks.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, strength hasn't diminished. All right. Seems like Eisen suffered some type of psychic attack. Best I can tell.
That's not very nice of them.
No, it's not. Dealing with something that can use psychic powers. which doesn't really narrow it down. I know, but
Did you do this, Harriman? Splinter's looking at you.
not to my knowledge, no.
That's good.
Yeah. Seems like an outside force, something from outside this room, influenced the psychic waves in here. Seem to affect Eisen the most.
Well, they probably figure out who did that. They don't do it again.
Yeah.
But I think we should go to the forest. That seems like a slightly more pressing matter.
Then are
Right.
you guys leaving your room at the Frozen Apple Inn and heading directly to the forest?
I mean, just before we do that, Harriman would just like to do a sweep of the room just to make sure there's nothing else weird in here.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make a mental or physical check, Harriman. Up to you which one.
I'll go ahead and do mental. Three successes.
3 successes. Then, as you go ahead and look around this room, checking, double checking, everything seems rather normal until you kind of like look in the closet and you would see like there are like scratches on the interior, almost like someone or something was holding on to the threshold before being like pulled out.
If I look, could I see like what kind of thing made those scratches?
Go ahead and make a mental check.
Alright. Would this be about nature?
It would be.
Hmm. One, two, three, four. 5 successes.
Judging by the indentations in the grooves, you would guess a half elf.
Half health? Okay. Oh. Interesting, interesting.
Are we looking for a half elf?
Yeah, we said the person looked like a half elf, right? Or is that, am I losing it?
I don't think. Wait, the prisoner?
Yeah.
No, that was never established. All we know is that they have like hair like sunlight,
Oh.
like really gold hair, and they also have warmth about them. That was the description I got.
So, prisoner or not, this person certainly is trying to hide in here. Question, Colin, are the laws of Sin still in effect?
They are, yes.
Okay.
I mean, getting abducted kind of makes a lot of noise. You think anyone heard anything?
Maybe. You say they were abducted. Maybe they were Spoils of the hunt.
Hey, do you know how long ago those scratch marks were made?
Can I have a guess?
Impossible to tell
Am
by
I-
scratch marks alone.
All right.
We're all in the same room. Could we just check the other rooms to see if there's anything similar in their closets?
Sure. As you do a sweep, you would look around, and in room 7, you wouldn't find anything kind of abnormal. Room 8, you would find like a loose floorboard, Harriman, that seems like it might have been like pried loose, arcing like at points backward towards the door, as if someone was trying to like grab hold of the floorboard itself.
Huh. Hot take. You think someone is kidnapping people from this inn?
Hmm.
With or without the permission of the owners?
Hmm.
I don't think that's a hot take. But we need proof.
Yeah.
Other than just speculation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this would really work as proof, but are there? I know it's really cold, but are there by chance any insects or any like small rats or mice that would be in the inn that maybe I could ask?
Insects probably not. Like, you could go looking for rats. I mean, there are frost rats in this area. The frost rat rangers are based out of Kvef.
Okay. I just don't know if there's any rats like in the boards or anything like that of the inn. Okay, here's what I'll do. Can I use my arcane? An arcane. Can I use my druidic magic to like summon a rat?
Sure.
A rat that could like viably live here, please.
Yes.
And
Then you go ahead and you summon a frost rat. It's a small thing, probably only about 5 inches long, with white fur,
Interesting.
and beneath it, like heavy, heavy layers of down. Its front paws are more articulated, Cade. Definitely meant for burrowing through snow. And you would know that these creatures basically go into like hibernation in the winter, slowing down their metabolisms exponentially and basically going completely dormant until it's time to wake back up and go and look for food. You can see the rat looks to you. Hi.
Hello. I'm looking to see if there are any other frost rats which have made a home in this inn. We're looking to see what has gone on in the last couple of days here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, you got a shiv you could give me?
Shiv?
Yeah.
Do I know what a shiv is? Hold on, like
Yeah.
You
Eli,
do not?
Oh, sharpened toothbrush.
I'm looking at
Canonically, Kate.
Give it to him.
Canonically, Kate does not know what a shiv is.
a kind of razor used as a weapon. That's what it says a shiv is.
Eli, do you
It's
not?
like a fucking what's it called? Improvised knife.
Yeah.
Like a really rudimentary one.
It's an improvised
A
weapon.
shiv?
Mm-hmm.
Am I stupid?
Do
Hold
you
on.
not know what a shiv is?
I'm looking up what Shiv is, and it's a picture of Shiva, the Hindu god, dude. This is not helpful at all. Shiv, a knife or razor used as a weapon. Dude, I might actually just be dumb. Hold on.
Yeah, it's like a really, really shitty
All right.
knife.
Just
Dude,
give the
I'll
rat
be
a
honest.
shiv before you get shivved yourself.
Yeah, I'll give the rat a shiv.
What the shit?
Guys, I've
Instantly.
heard of plenty of other random weapons. Never heard of that in my life. That's the first time I'm ever hearing shit.
That's
Wow.
insane.
White and privileged, point and laugh.
You want to talk about pikes, halberds, anything like that? Like anything, we can talk. Never heard
Knowing a
shiv.
halberd and not a shiv is insane.
That's crazy work.
I've genuinely never heard that word in my. I thought it was a type of food. I thought it was like a type of something. I thought that's what he was asking for.
I mean, if you didn't know what a shiv was, that's a valid argument because all the other rats have asked for food.
Mm,
All right. Anyway, let's see. I can I ask him why he wants a shiv?
I gotta assert dominance.
I'm gonna look at the others and be like, what the fuck?
They don't
Shit.
hear
You
him.
don't know what it's saying.
Yeah, I
We
know,
just
I
heard
know,
you
I know.
ask the rat, why do you want a shiv?
Okay. Do I have something I could give him as a shiv?
I would hope so. Any number of
All right.
things.
All right,
Consider-
all right. Gonna give it to him.
What a shiv.
He's gonna.
I don't know, dude. I'm still kind of grasping the concept of what it is.
It's an improvised knife.
Yes,
I know.
it's
you
something
give him
sharp
I
you
don't know,
can poke
he's a
someone
rat.
with.
You can just give him like a toothpick or something like that. He'll be fine with that.
That's a
Yeah.
shiv!
Yeah,
That is a shiv!
Okay.
You've
okay,
mastered
okay,
the
okay.
concept.
All right, we got it.
It is a prison weapon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do you need
Give him-
need to bring one of them back, or can I just take over this shit?
I prefer if you can bring a couple back here.
A couple? Can I have another shiv?
All right. Another shiv.
All right, I'll be back. And the rat with 2 shivs runs off.
You gave the rats so quickly. You give them exactly what they want immediately.
To be fair, Jonah, it's really
Actually-
hard to say no to a rat.
That's fair. Especially when asking for a shiv.
I know what a shank is.
It's the same thing!
I'm gonna
It's the
shoot
exact
myself!
same thing.
Dude, I've literally I've heard you shank. Yeah, people think like, oh, I'm gonna shank you. Yeah, but I've literally never heard shiv in my life.
You
Jesus
shank someone
Christ.
with a shiv.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Gotcha. Then, is there anything that you guys are doing as you wait for the rat to come back?
Hey, Harriman, what comes after 5?
Sticks.
And after that?
7. And then 8, 9, 10.
And Eisen is counting on his fingers. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
And then Cade will tell him, once you have 1, 0 through 9, you can make all the other numbers.
I don't know how you do that. How do you make more numbers out of other numbers?
Well, it's just, combine them together.
Eisen's gonna take both of his hands and clap.
Right.
You
So
know what?
Eisen,
I'll explain that more later.
you know how you have the number 1 and you have number 0, right?
Yeah.
But if you put number 1 and number 0 together, do you know what that makes?
Not really.
If you put those two numbers together, it makes 10, because 10 is a 1 followed by a 0.
Okay. And where does that fall? After 9?
Right after 9, yeah.
I think I'm starting to get it.
I don't know if I should be proud or concerned.
I have a question, Colin.
Okay.
Outside of Ison's sudden comprehension of numbers, is there any difference in how he's like carrying himself?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like a
Like,
different person, or just
make a mental check.
okay? I'm going to make a fair assumption and say this is not with Artificer.
Yeah, probably not. Eisen is a machine.
I do.
I'm going to use 2 hero points for 2 successes.
Okay. Then, as you're like looking at Eisen, it just seems like his brain is sharper. His mental acuity has been heightened. He's picking up on things faster and faster. He's smarter.
Okay. I will continue to observe.
Gotcha. And after a little bit, you guys would hear some screeching coming down the hall as you would see like the one frost rat with like a series of like bites taken out of him. He's lost an eye, like drag 2 other frost rats and a third with like one of the shivs ran through its heart as the frost rats are like squirming and are tied up. I got him. I run this place now. Made him my bitch.
Cade looking a little bit like off. I don't know, he's a little bit like okay. He is going to. Well, I mean, I guess he knows about this. He knows about rats, but he's going to say to the like 2 ones that have been brought in, like, okay, have you seen people being kidnapped from?
I've been kidnapped. It's me. Help me, please. What did I do to deserve this? Who are you? Who are these people? Why can I talk to you?
All right. If you help me answer my questions, I'll help get you out of here.
Okay. I'm going to go down fighting. Kill me now. And like one of the frost rats just like turns up, closes their eyes.
Okay. You don't need to die. Just help me answer my questions, and I can give you both a lot of food, and I can put you to another part of the inn where we can put you in another building. Okay, you'll be fine. I just need help with some questions.
They both look at you, and you can see the original frost rats like behind them, and just like takes a little paw, makes like a cutting motion across his throat while looking at them.
Yeah.
But not yet.
He makes a nod.
All right. You two. Have you seen any humanoids being kidnapped from this inn in the last few days?
Oh, what does kidnapping look like?
Kidnapping is when someone is taken against their will.
I think so. A few of them.
Do you know who the person pulling them out looked like?
There are a few people. They got like blue and white clothes. They got bows. Faces were hidden.
Okay. Kate's gonna relay this to everyone else. Are there any other questions that we want to ask them?
Ask them how often this happens.
How often does this happen?
I mean, it depends. It's been happening more and more recently. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay. More.
Okay.
I'm just trying to pack on weight for the winter. I'm just trying to eat everything I can.
All right. And does the other rat have anything to say?
Like, she's just kind of looking at you in shock. Not really saying anything.
Okay. Blue and white clothes. Is that archers? Or do they have bows and arrows?
Yeah.
Bows and arrows.
Yeah, they have bows. Yeah, bows and arrows.
All right. Did you see what direction they were being taken?
Out the door.
Yeah, that's
Fair enough.
checks out.
And then. All right. Anything else?
Well, they have, food in the basement.
The archers do? The blue and white clothes people do?
I don't think so. Maybe not. But if you want food, they try to hide it. But we found a way in to their boxes. You can get some food too.
Wait, is he talking about the people who are doing the kidnapping?
No, he's talking about
No,
the owners of the inn.
He's just talking about the owners of the inn. Okay. Okay, well, we'll give you some food, and we'll give you enough for the winter.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
All right. Cade will sort of wait, what time is it? Is it
Noon.
Noon.
Oh man, and they only serve breakfast and dinner here, don't they?
Lunch and dinner.
Oh, they have lunch and dinner?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Cade will just sort of look to the others and just say, "I'll be back." And Cade will go down to get some lunch from the inn, and then he's going to bring it back up and give it to the rat.
Gosh, while Cade's gone, the rest of you would see the other rat picking up his shiv, getting ready to end these other two rats. Are you making a motion to stop him, or are you letting him whack these? Okay. See, the rat would angrily squeak at you, Eisen.
Oh, you're so cute.
Shanks
like
you
you
through the
kinda
finger.
Ah, that was not nice.
I feel like every time Cade summons an animal, it gets crazier and crazier.
That is kind of true. Yeah.
But you can walk back in, Cade, and deliver a lunch.
All right, that's what we're doing then.
Gotcha. And you can see the other two rats look at it and start digging into the meat. Just start going through it.
While they're doing that,
Right.
can I examine what kind of meat this is?
Sure.
I just
How are
need
you-
confirmation.
How would you like to examine it?
Eating. No.
I'm not eating it, no. I mean, assuming I can see what normal cuts of meat look like beef, pork, chicken.
Gotcha.
I'm assuming it's not any of those, but just trying to see if it's a normal cut of meat, or if it's the probably human kind of meat.
Gotcha. Then go ahead and make a mental check.
Ooh, one success.
Damn.
One success. It's red meat. And as you're going ahead and looking at it, there's a fair amount of intramuscular fat running through it. Seems to be kind of more tender looking, but a fair amount of fat distribution going through it.
Hmm.
That's fun.
Aren't the
Yeah,
animals around here supposed to be inedible?
that's what we've been told. Yes.
And the people of the inn have a stockpile of food somewhere
Eventually.
that they're hiding.
Yes. That makes sense. I mean, the rats mentioned white clothes, bows. Could be the Frost Rat Rangers, potentially.
Look at Kate. Do you remember what their uniform looked like?
I mean, would I?
Mm,
Assuming I'm back.
yeah, I mean, you didn't see a ton of the Frost Rat Rangers. They operate at the fringes of Kvef with a base kind of more towards the center. Usually, like, their walking around uniforms are like dark gray, like almost like military attire, with like these very nice, like, short swords with these golden handles on them, and like a half cape over a shoulder. Like, you know that when they're out on patrol, they dress in kind of heavy cloaks so that they can blend into the surroundings, so that they can hunt like saber tooths or giants or anything that might get too close to Kvef and disturb the populace.
Mm-hmm. All right. Interesting.
Oh. Another potential angle of investigation. Besides that, we've kind of exhausted everything we can do here besides that secret food store. Do we want to head to the forest now?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then heading out to the forest. Are you stopping to talk to anyone in the inn or Kvef before leaving?
I'll just run up to the innkeeper real quick.
Okay.
Hey, where do you
Hello.
guys? Oh, sorry to just jump into it. Hi, how are you? Um, where do you guys get the meat around here?
Oh, from the Kvef meatpacking facility. It's just to the south of here.
Oh, awesome. Hey, thanks. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Yes. Socially awkward.
Socially unaware, not awkward.
Fair enough, you know. And it's hard to tell with the parties that I'm in.
Okay.
So as you go ahead and exit out of the Frozen Apple Inn, what is like your general direction? Like, where are you wandering here? There's forests all over.
Meat packing
Should
facilities
we?
south.
Yeah, should we just take
Yeah.
just a little jaunt through the forest on the way there? You know what I mean?
Just a little
Yeah.
jaunt through the forest on the way there.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can find like some animals to examine.
Gotcha.
See if we can figure out
Mm-hmm.
what's actually going on with the animals.
Right. Then, as you would be going south, are you trying to take the road south to the factory, or are you going through the deep wood?
I say we go through the deep woods.
Yeah, sure.
We're gonna have to go through the woods to get to the Chosen's castle at some point.
Gotcha. Then, as you kind of head south, making your way to the edges of Kvef, you see this great snow forest in front of you as you begin to make your way into it. As you start to head through, Harriman, you talk about trying to hunt any animals to try to get them and examine them. Are
Yeah.
you leading this kind of search to get these animals? And if so, how are you trying to capture them and or kill them?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I will lead the search. So Harriman has pretty good ability to forage for food, so he would probably be able to figure out like, okay, like an animal might come to like this berry bush, so he would probably like set up the rope and set up a trap there.
Gotcha, yeah. And then are the rest of you like helping like set up the traps and wait to get an animal?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Gotcha. Then Harriman, you can go ahead and make a mental check at benefit 2. One from your previous training, and the other level of benefit due to all the other party members helping.
Okay. Would I have my roleplay ability for this?
You
It's
would.
technically using forager for food. Okay. Extra dice. 7 successes.
7 successes. Gotcha. Then you would be able to nab a few snow hare that would come by berry bush, and you'd also be able to go ahead and capture what is essentially like a lynx in one of your traps as well, kind of snaring it.
Okay. Well, got the animals. Now it's up to our scientists to begin, I guess, running tests on them with what limited supplies we have. I mean, I guess first test, do they appear to be any like physically different?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Do we restock the boiler?
I mean, I've got the boiler, yeah.
Do we have holy water? Or the water we need for it?
I believe so. I believe I still had some, right?
I believe you sprayed it on the fox demon Ugal.
Sanctify it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone become a priest real fast. You have to be a priest to make holy water?
Like a connection to the divine. Yeah.
That's really hard.
You guys would
Yeah,
be
we can
very
always.
hard to make holy water.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Cade knows natural life, especially in this area since he studied here. Should be able to examine and see if there's any, at least, physical problems, diseases.
Let me take a little look at this guy.
Gotcha. Taking a look at one of the rabbits, the lynx. What are you looking at?
I'll take a look at the links.
Gotcha. What exactly are you trying to specifically look for then, as you are running tests?
Sorry, do I have, is it like just the animal, or do I have access to like its like muscle tissue or anything?
I mean, you
like
could
that?
kill it and like start opening it up.
Okay, we don't have to go there just yet. I probably want to look at its eyes
Gotcha.
very carefully.
They look normal. And it kind of like looks
Okay.
at you and like snaps at you.
All right. And then what else could I do? Its eyes. What else? Is it like twitching at all? Does it have any like abnormal movements?
It's definitely squirming, but its movements don't seem abnormal to you in any way.
Okay. All right. I'll just talk to it then.
Mm-hmm.
See if it's say like, hello.
Good evening. Why have you captured me inside of this device? I demand my release immediately.
Is that how lynx have spoken before to me?
I haven't really talked into a lynx before.
Okay. Okay. I'll just say, you speak quite sophisticated.
I am an apex predator of this environment. I would hope so. The entirety of the food chain is beneath me.
Fair enough. All right. We're just travelers. We heard that there might be problems here in Kvef. We're just checking it out.
What is
Want
a
to know if
Kvef?
anything is. Fair enough. Kvef is the name of the land that you reside in. Has anything changed or anything been strange in the last couple of months?
There have been more of your folk inside my forest. But the prey has increased. We now live in a time of abundance and plenty.
Interesting. When you've killed the prey, have they been any different on the inside?
They still bleed all the same. Their meat is still sustaining.
And have any of the other lynx gotten sick from eating the prey?
No, of course not. We only dine on the finest hare, the finest birds.
Kate is gonna relay all of this to the others.
Okay. See if it knows if any of the humans have gotten ill because they've been eating the prey.
Do you know if any other organisms, especially any humans, humanoids, have gotten sick from eating the prey?
Perhaps. They have not been stealing our hair and our birds and all the other creatures that are beneath the lynx. I would say it is likely. I had once seen a human running through this stretch of forest, very fast, very ragged. When they caught one of the hares with their hands, I thought it was impressive, so I stayed to watch a while. They went and they cooked the hare, and after they ate it, they started to seem unwell. They began to void their intestines.
Interesting. You said a human ran and caught the hare with his bare hands?
Oh, yes. Very impressive.
Well, to the others, I'm just going to relay them and be like, a bit strange for a person to just run and catch a rabbit with its bare hands.
Yeah, I mean,
What that
and
person
they
look like?
advise what that person looked like. Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what that person looked like?
Yes. They were wearing rags. They were, I believe, green and orange things. Very dreadful. Stood out within the forest themselves. They had this long hair, greasy, not well kempt at all. Looking rather thin. Running
And what color
northward
was the
towards the
hair?
sea. It was a white hair. White as the snow. They try to hide like that, but with the nose and the eyes of the lynx, they are fodder all the same. We kill them, we go into their burrows, kill the parents and the grandparents and the children, and they sustain us. It is the way this forest works. They are stupid little hares.
I don't think that's the hairy man.
Ask what color the fur on the human's head was.
The fur on the human's head.
Ah, yes, it was black fur. Black fur, indeed. And the black fur also stretched downward onto the face. Big black fur, all greasy and gross.
Okay. And have you seen any humans with blonde fur? The most blonde you've ever seen?
Blonde like the sun?
Yes.
I believe so. It was a few weeks back. I was making my way through the forest, and I saw an individual with blonde fur. It was very warm about this individual. She came near what looked to be a frozen over lake. It had been frozen over for many months now. It usually unfreezes during the summer months, but it was still frozen. And she came to it, and she unfroze the lake, and us lynx were very pleased, so we brought her gifts. She did not like these gifts, it seems. So instead we brought her our company, and she did like that. And the forest brought her company, and we stayed with her for a time, and then she left very suddenly, and then more humans came along. The ones that patrol this forest, the ones with the bright colors. They're very loud and very boisterous. Yes, very boisterous.
Okay, Kate's gonna keep relaying this to everyone. Okay.
But yes, I have seen this human with gold hair.
You said they
Coming
left?
back.
Yes, they left.
Where did they leave to?
They went
Did they tell
north,
you?
like most humans. But they left very quickly.
Hey, Cade, you said that the human with the black fur also ran north, but was running through this forest?
Yeah.
I mean, I can only assume that she was running from the factory, or whatever human it was running from possibly the factory?
And take a hero point.
Right here, running from the factory. Kate is going to ask the Lynx about. He's going to try to ask at the factory. There's a building south of here. If you go through these woods, seems to be a new building. Has anything strange happened there?
It's very busy. It hasn't been always so busy. And it is recent, yes. But they bring many loud wagons of things to it, and then many wagons of things out of it. It's hard to cross from this side of the forest to the other side of the forest now. So busy.
Interesting. Okay.
And it smells. It smells very bad. I don't like going near there. It is an affront to my sensibilities.
Okay. Kate is also going to ask, have you seen any young humans come through the forest
I have.
that had anything special about them?
Special about them? What's special about a human?
Perhaps different is the word I'm looking for.
No. I don't believe so. They all seem rather banal and boring. My mother told me not to eat them, so I have not tried to eat a young human. So, I don't know if their meat is special in any way. but they all seem the same to me.
Okay. Kate's gonna relate to everyone. Does anyone have any more questions?
Factory smell like.
Yeah. What does this factory
It's
smell like?
It smells of swine and dung. Disgusting.
Wine and dung.
It smells filthy.
Do you know what is on these wagons?
They are often covered, and I don't spend much time to look at them. But some wagons, I believe they carry boxes. Other wagons, I believe they carry people.
Okay.
They wear garish colors. Green and orange.
Alright, so presumably the meat here is probably actually fine, or not actually fine, but there's a good chance that much of the meat is fine.
It's
They're
either
just saying
fine
that so that
or-
everyone is going to buy their meat from the factory.
Didn't that other human still throw up after eating a hare, though?
That's true, that's true.
At the very least, this factory smells funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you've investigated the lynx, and you've never seen a lynx get sick from eating a hare?
Oh, of course not, no. We are taught properly by our mothers and our fathers on how to eat a hare. You first start with the head, and after the head is eaten, then you go to the liver and the spleen. Those are very delicious and nutritious. And the lynx just starts like running down the list of how to properly eat a hare, according to the lynx.
Aren't there hares with us right now?
Yes, you can see they're just like sitting there shaking.
Alright,
We should probably let these things go and leave the links for just a little bit.
yeah.
So it's either nothing is actually toxic and that's a lie, or it only affects humans
Yeah.
or humanoids.
Yes, that seems to be the two possibilities.
Are we still going to check out the factory, or do we want to go north where the supposed prisoner went?
Well, if this factory is doing something with people, then it needs to be stopped as fast as possible.
That's a good point. They said it's hard to get through the forest without being spotted. So we're gonna need to...
I don't think stealth was an option, Cade. You kind of attract a lot of attention.
Good point.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we should let these hares go right now while we still have
Yeah.
the links.
Yeah, let's let the hares go. We got the information we wanted.
I could make the lynx a spirit thing and use it later.
That's not. I mean,
What does becoming a spirit thing mean? I am already a spirit of the forest. I am a noble huntress.
Well,
Hey, do you even
Means
know
you'd
how to
stay
make
with
things,
us and you'd
Spirit?
be a great hunter. I mean, I did it to the Beckel Spine Axe.
I mean, gas.
All right, doesn't
I
sound like much
don't. I don't think you
enthusiasm.
should do it.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Let the hares go, and then we can delay it and let the links go then.
Gotcha. And as you kind of like cut the hairs free, Lynx looks at you. Ah, yes. Will the hunt begin soon?
Yep, we're just giving them a head start.
Oh, joy. This will make my evening.
Hey,
Cade still
listen here.
wants to. Cade still wants to examine. I guess he doesn't have a freaking microscope with him, which is kind of irritating.
Man, if only
Is
you
there
had
a?
someone that could make a microscope.
Yeah.
Little pocket microscope.
Today is Microscope Depot open in Kvef?
I mean, they have like general stores and stuff, yeah.
Alright.
How difficult would it be for me to make a quick, like, rudimentary microscope?
Depends on what you're using.
Fuck me. Okay, let me see my list.
What you can pull together.
Would I have any lenses in my 8.5 pounds of random parts?
I would say you would have some stuff that you could use to make some lenses, yeah.
Cool. I'll use those and
We can also, if you want to go to the general stores real quick, just pick up a couple random things if you want to use your stuff.
I mean, we have it here. We might as well.
yeah.
8.5 pounds.
Things. I'd probably use the scrap iron to like build a housing for it.
Gotcha.
And then
Then,
would using the gem dust make it more powerful at all? Like, could I magically enhance it?
oh yeah, definitely. What gems would you want to be using for
Sure.
it?
Ooh. Topaz, Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. I know Ruby makes magic stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I know what Sapphire does actually, or Jonah doesn't know. I'm sure Tekken knows.
Go and make a mental check.
Cool. Do I get artificing for this one?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 plus 3. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
All right. That's 4.
4. Sapphire is used for improving skill, linking mind and body, and also like more defensive magics.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. I'll use a little bit of my ruby dust. I think that would probably be most accurate for what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Unless Topaz does something that I don't know about, but
Then,
do I need to make another check for Topaz?
I mean, like it's what you believe Topaz does.
I don't know what Topaz does. I've never learned that. Jonah hasn't, anyways.
I mean, you can make another check for it if you would like.
Fuck it. Oh damn. Okay. What the fuck? 6 successes.
Yeah, Topaz is good for holding magic within it and wards. It is a very secure material for magical effects.
Hmm. I know emeralds for communication type stuff. Could use a little bit of the topaz and then some of the ruby to like hold magic and then like store it for later when it's actually being used.
Gotcha. Then how much of everything are you using?
The 2 parts would be probably like what? How much of a pound? I don't know. Not a lot.
For the lenses, probably a quarter of a pound.
Yeah,
You have
okay.
to like take the random
Um,
parts, like shave down. Like you're like getting the lenses like just right is
Mhm.
definitely a task.
Yeah. Then can't imagine I need a lot of either of the dust. Maybe a quarter pound of each.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Or and then I don't know, maybe half a pound of scrap iron.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Then you can get to work going ahead and building this microscope. It's like a general use microscope. Not anything like overly powerful, but definitely enough
Mhm.
to get what you need to do done in the field itself. Probably taking you like an hour or two to make as you just start like pulling stuff together, just in the middle of this forest, essentially. Uh, as this is occurring, what are the rest of you doing?
I feel bad for him.
We could try out Eli's brand new power called Possession.
Oh,
And we could just take a little look at the factory. Just run past it just to get a little look, see at it, and then come back.
You gonna possess a Hare or something?
I was gonna possess a Hare, run over, look at it, and then come back.
That's the Lynx. She's kind of a bitch.
Whoa.
I don't think that will go well.
Possessing the lynx? Or possessing anything?
The links.
Yeah. Alright. If there's any hares nearby, I would like to, I would like to possess one, and I would like to sort of like run up to the factory and like briefly survey it.
gotcha. Then, as you go ahead and focus and you move inside the body of the Hare, it is kind of like this alien creature as like you see kind of like this heightened vision, like your hearing is increased as you begin to go ahead and dart through the forest heading towards this factory itself. Upon approaching the factory, you see that it is this large 2 or 3 story place with these massive smokestacks, plumes of darkness spiraling up into kind of the evening sky at this point, Cade. You can see that there are probably like 10 individuals outside of the factory loading and unloading boxes from carts and caravans. You would see that there appears like there is one cart, like a prison cart, with like 4 humanoid individuals wearing kind of these green shirts and orange pants. Like they are manacled at the wrists and at the ankles, and they are being led off of this cart into the factory by these individuals. You can see that one woman with kind of this very, very bright blue hair, has like this clipboard. She seems human, uh, checking things off a list, seemingly like inspecting the people as they go in and out of the factory itself. And
Interesting.
is there anything else you are doing?
How heavily guarded is this place? Does it seem?
I mean, you can see that there is at least a dozen people outside of the factory itself.
Are they armed?
Looking at it with the vision of the Hare, you do see that they carry like long swords, seemingly kind of like at their belts. So like they do have weapons, yeah.
All right. That's probably. I want to make sure I can get back in time to Kate, so I don't just teleport next to the factory.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Then, as you kind of go ahead and dart back, as Cade is away, kind of sitting back against a tree and like going and having his soul, his spirit with inside this rabbit. What are the rest of you up to?
Uh,
Go ahead.
I was gonna go over to you, Harriman.
Oh, yeah.
I think we should have that talk with that friend.
Now?
I mean, have a little bit of time.
You can.
You think there's a better time? I'm all ears.
I'm good to do it now, I suppose. No rash actions, though.
Yeah, we're just asking questions, right?
All right. I mean, do you want to get started?
Sure, I'll throw the first punch. uh, I guess we're gonna go find Tecton.
Gotcha. And at this point, Tecton, you're probably about 75% of the way through the creation of the microscope.
Okay.
I think Geisen's gonna sit crisscross applesauce right next to you.
Honestly, I think Tecton would not. You're going to have to either speak to him or touch him.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying that I'm sitting next to you.
Okay.
Hey Tecton.
You jump a little bit. Hi.
What you
Yes,
doing?
I'm building a microscope for Kate.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I really know what a microscope does.
It lets you look at very small things.
You often work with weird things?
Weird things?
I don't know. I don't know what you do.
Well, before I liked to build things. Honestly, the weirdest things I've seen or built have been working with you guys.
It's the weirdest thing
Used
you've
to
ever
build.
built.
Weirdest thing?
Yeah.
Hmm. A lot of my stuff has been spur of the moment, honestly. Throwing something together when we need it, grappling hook, box to try and ward the things. There's a microscope. I
That
built,
box was really weird.
yes, I don't like using those wards.
You don't like using wards? I thought wards protect
Those
people.
wards, those
Oh.
wards in particular, the antimony ones.
No, what
I
bothered
don't
you
like
about
where
that?
they came from.
Oh, that makes sense. Armand?
Hector, you were working with the wards on Alethea, right?
Yes, with Ishin.
Did you notice anything strange while you were down there? Did the wards malfunction at any point?
I'm assuming I do not recall the point where the wards malfunctioned.
You do not.
No. Everything worked fine. Ishin was really helpful, honestly.
Right. Sorry about asking so many questions. You and I were the only people who stepped out in Alethea. It's Tell me, why did you run on that bridge?
When we were fighting the Fox Demon,
Yeah.
why did I go onto the bridge?
Yeah.
So that I could find a weakness. That's the usual order of events when we fight. We find something that we can exploit, and hopefully
Right.
find something we can use to exercise it.
It's
No, of
definitely a
course.
risky move. That bridge was pretty trash.
Yeah. Honestly, wasn't expecting to stay on there as long as I did. But I also needed to try and help Matthias.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's our friend. We do anything for our friends.
Yeah. I know you probably suspect me of doing something, Klaus, but I didn't.
Are you our friend, Tecton?
I would like to think so. For all we've done together.
Eisen's gonna lean a little closer. Pinky promise.
Sure. He'd hold up his pinky.
Eisen will lock pinkies, and he's locking eyes with you. He can't break
He's
a pinky.
looking right back. Yes, Eisen, I consider myself your friend.
Okay.
He'll turn to Harriman. Any other questions, Harriman?
Not right now. But I think yourselves right. One of us did it, at least. I don't know which one of us, but you have cult connections. And seem to be making a lot of interesting moves. Coincidence, maybe. Maybe they just want you to be the fall guy. But one of us
Maybe.
did it.
You consider the option that the one who did it might not be aware that they did anything.
I have considered that, as well as the fact that the one who did it might be a demon. Not a demon, but demonically possessed. I don't know if Invarsil would forcibly remove a demon that was already possessing an individual.
My understanding of Inversil is that a thing that it does, or does it just prevent it from happening in the first place?
To your understanding, Unbroken Invarsil protects against any possession.
But it wouldn't force a thing out if it was already there.
Likely not, no.
Yeah. Don't think removes possession, just prevents it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I'm not going to make any rash actions. But it was you. Well, you of all people would be more than aware of what we're capable of. And is Tecton still wearing his goggles?
Mm-hmm.
Harriman's just staring.
They might be like above his head, like not on his eyes, but he'd have them.
Harriman's just looking him in the eyes.
He'd meet your eyes back. Yes, I know what we're capable of. It would be if I was involved in any way, I am not aware of it. And I will work with you in any way I can to prove that it wasn't me.
Well, you're a friend, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Anyway,
I was just gonna try to do a one-handed backflip to his feet, and it's gonna look rougher than usual.
Gotcha. And as you do this, Eisen, you'd hear a voice behind you go, "Whoa! That was some move there, friend!" And you would all turn, and you would see a group of individuals coming out of the forest towards you. They are wearing kind of like these heavy pelted cloaks, and long swords at their sides. At this point, Cade, you've already come back, and they seem to be wearing that same general uniform as the people at the factory. Hello, hello! How are you doing this fine day?
No, we're not too bad. It's a little cold.
Well, you are in Kvef.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Oh, sorry. My name is Golof Wilson, and these are some of my fellow hunters. We're just looking for some criminals that have been passing through the forest. And as you're looking around, Eisen, you count 5 of them. 3 with this guy, 2 others that are seemingly have like come around from the side of the camp. And you notice that there are 2 large creatures with them. probably weighing about a ton. Like very, very sharp claws and like ice that is just kind of hanging off of them. These are dire polar bears, 2 of them that are rocking with this guy. Goloff will just kind of smile. You wouldn't happen to have seen anyone pass through here, would you?
Afraid we haven't, unfortunately. It's just been us.
Ah, and who might all of you be? Sorry, I'm authorized by the Jarl, just looking for criminals and such that tend to hide out in these woods.
Of course. We are travelers. We arrived here in Kvef this morning.
This morning. I see.
We're, we heard that, well, food around, the animals around here were bad for people. Got a little concerned, came to check it out for ourselves.
Oh, I see. And what is your name?
My name's Harriman.
Harriman. I see. You wouldn't happen to have any proof of identification or where you're from or anything like that? You know how slippery some of these people can be.
Do I have an identification card that's not connected to the Ashen Veil?
That's not connected to the Ashen Veil? Probably not, given your history, Harriman.
Okay. Apologies. Spent most of my life traveling. I don't really have a single identification card.
Oh, I certainly understand. Would any of your other companions have one?
There's no way I have one.
Okay, do you have one?
Cadia.
Okay, you have like some sort
Sorry,
of student ID?
sorry, I'm back, right?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought I wasn't back yet. Do I have any university ID, anything like that?
You would, yeah.
All right, I'll pull that bad boy out then.
Gotcha. Are you passing it over to Goloff?
Yep.
You would kind of take it and like look it over. Ah, a learned man. I see. All right. Well, certainly not on the list, so that's good. They're gonna watch yourself. There are some murderers, embezzlers, jaywalkers walking around these woods. People gotta get off the street. So just keep an eye out.
Thanks for the warning. Well, be sure to keep an eye out.
And at this point, like one of the bears begins to kind of like growl and pull off in more of like the western direction. Oh, that's probably them. Well, it's been good talking to all of you. See you around. And
You're out.
And the others will start to head off.
Well, that was weird. How would Cade how shocking would he find it for there to just be like a dire polar bear there?
I mean, you've
is
never
that
seen them.
holy shit? Oh, I've never even seen one.
Yeah, you've never seen them like with people like that. And dire polar bears they're very aggressive. They will hunt humans and humanoids.
Roids.
I would say that you would probably know a dire polar bear can pretty easily they can hold their breath for up to 15 minutes as they go and they can hunt for seals. They can climb any one of these trees with some ease. They're very, very strong.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm. They are an apex land predator. They would rip that lynx apart. No hesitation.
Yeah.
It's a polar bear on roids.
It's a magical polar bear on roids.
Uh-huh. The
Can-
question is, did he tame them?
Okay.
Oh,
You want to get a polar bear?
A dire polar bear.
A dire polar bear?
I'll see what I can do. See what I can do.
Can use get that microscope done. Salmon.
Yeah, and Declan would continue.
Gotcha. Then is there anything else you guys are wishing to do as Tecton completes the microscope? Conversations or actions?
I think Eisen will just ask for the rundown of what Cade saw at the factory.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it to him. Got no problem with that.
Then, after that is complete, you have the microscope ready.
Hand it off to Cade.
All right. Well, time to kill an animal so we can look at it.
Was that link still there? No.
No.
I'm
Probably just
assuming
find
you would
another
have
hair.
kept the hair or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then yeah, if you set the links free, then she is long gone.
All right. All right, well then let's get us a hair. Try and capture a hair and then kill it so I can examine it.
Gotcha. Definitely not too hard. Is you can go ahead and get that done as the sun is beginning to dip below the horizon at this point. But you got a hair. Are you
All right. I'm just gonna take some of its muscle tissue, and I'd like to put it under the microscope. And I'd like to examine it.
gotcha? As you go ahead, take that muscle tissue, begin to examine it. Looking it over, go ahead and make a mental check using scientists to try and.
Can I?
Hmm?
Can I also use druidic magic for benefit 2?
You could.
All right. So that is. This is an awesome roll, dude. 8d6. 8d6. Yes. Sorry. 8d6. Yes. Straight up 2. 8 successes.
Holy!
Yeah,
Does
that'll
that like
do it.
explode
Yeah.
and I can get some more or something like
Yeah,
that?
You got enough there?
Keep rolling till you fail.
Um.
You got this.
Wait, do I just do one more or
You have
just?
just one more
You-
each time. Benefit 2.
9.
You
Okay.
go.
One more? 9 successes.
We can hear about that. We can hear about that. We can hear point that.
Yeah, I think 9 successes is probably. There you go.
Damn, I wanted 20 successes.
Then 9
That
successes.
would have been really funny.
As you begin to look this over, at first, this stuff looks normal. Like, completely and utterly normal, Cade. But there's some part of you that's like, you know, what the Lynx told me. That seems weird. So you keep on looking. And there are parts under the microscope that just, they look perfect, they look right. And you're just like, I don't buy it. And so you activate the latent magic that Tecton put into this microscope. This is like the only reason why you even get this. Fuck you. As you then throw some druidic magic through the slide itself, and you remove the Arcanophage's illusion. There is a virus within the muscle tissue of this Arctic hare. And then you start really looking. The virus, the disease itself, basically goes into the body of a person and starts wreaking havoc with their immune system. It starts breaking down important proteins and enzymes, and especially it goes to the connecting points for enzymes and proteins, and it messes them up, breaks them apart, stops important cellular functions. It is very, very toxic, with layers of arcane protection over it even now. This Hare is toxic, but it's very specifically toxic because from what you're looking at here, Cade, it's not attacking any other animals, it's just attacking humanoids. And as you run more tests, it's checking for certain levels of psionic activity to determine whether it attacks or not. It is dormant in every animal. It spreads through likely the consumption of meat or food, or even like the drinking of potentially contaminated water as well. But it waits until it finds hosts with that certain amount of psionic activity. It seemingly has no reason for doing this. The only thing that you can reason, Cade, is that it was engineered. And with 9 successes as well, you're like, well, if it was engineered, how did it spread? Like, what happened? And you think back with your 9 mental successes, Cade, the Lynx's story. That little lake, that little pond, should have been unthawed in the summer, but it wasn't. And as you go ahead and look at this particular arcanophage seems like it would be very adept at sitting dormant in like liquid or water. And a theory begins to percolate, Cade. You don't need to put this thing in every water source if you just limit the water sources. If you force all the animals to come to the same water source, well, then you have vectors. It starts to get out there into the environment, and then you could clean it up. And with the illusion magic in this thing, it would look like it just had been there. There'd be no trace, no trail. And if you were to look at the flesh, the creatures look fine. It's the perfect crime.
As Cade realizes this, I think just a bead of sweat is going to like drop down his face. And he is going to look at the others, like his hand like almost shaking a little bit. And just say, This is bad. This is really bad. And then he is just going to try and explain that to them, and he's going to start recording it in his journal. And I think that at this point he is going to need to just like sit down for a second upon realizing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
That leads to the question, what's the poisoned well?
there any lakes or rivers or ponds near the factory or the chosen castle?
Maybe. You have to kind of like look for them, but theoretically there are lots. As like the movement of ice and the thawing of the landscape leads to there being lots of potential ponds and lakes.
Mm-hmm.
But how many of them are unfrozen?
At this
That's a
point,
good
like
question.
you've seen a bunch of them that are unfrozen, or that have just like speckles of ice over it that like animals could still drink and get to.
Well, they don't need it anymore. It's already spread through everything.
Yep.
Fair, yeah. But animals started being toxic 2 months ago, right?
Hmm?
The animals started being toxic around 2 months ago, right?
Thereabouts, yeah.
So at the beginning of spring.
During the spring thaw.
Yeah.
Or at least the supposed spring thaw.
Yeah.
Still go to the factory? Or do we want to try and go to the chosen or back into town? See if we can follow the trail of the prisoner.
Well, I still think the factory has something to do with it. I mean, it spreads through food, and they're getting their meat from the factory.
Yeah.
Also, there's people there. You can't just leave them.
The weird thing though is that like they're not like trying to just kill as many people as possible, or else they would have just told people to keep eating the food. But well,
You can take a hero
Wow,
point for
they're-
that, Eli.
It feels more like a way to control people.
make them reliant on the chosen.
Mm-hmm.
Where's our list of
Maybe-
demons again?
I think
Would you like the handy dandy list of demons?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I see it.
this reeks of like champion cult, but
Champion or sleeper?
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say, champion or sleeper.
Let's see. So,
I think the
are types of
I think the factory would be a good place to start. At least we can go there, see if we find anything.
yeah.
Excuse me, I kind of agree. I think that might be a good place to go.
Before we leave, I just want to check something. Could Cade use the microscope on Eisen?
Sure. If you wanted to.
Eisen, are you willing?
Sure. I don't know how I'll fit under a microscope.
Might need a little bit of a blood sample.
Oh, okay.
And then Kate is going to take a little shiv and
Oh, your
He's
mouse
going
already
to-
stabbed
he's-
me. I actually left it in my thumb.
Kate is going to say, Eisen, this won't hurt at all. And
Probably
then
not.
yeah, and then Kate is just going to like point in like the other direction and go, "Hey, what's that?" to Eisen.
I don't think he's gonna fall for it.
All right, fine. And then Kate's just going to just like prick him real quick to get a little piece of blood.
Gotcha. Easy enough. No problems there.
And then Harriman will apply some first aid.
Okay. Certainly do that. Then have some of Eisen's blood and go ahead and put it under the microscope at your whim.
Alright. Let's take another look at it then. See what we got.
Gotcha. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
I mean, I would want to use a dispelling magic to see if there is anything on there that's odd. I want to see if there's any similarities to the tissue in the hair and also the tissue of the splinter, if I can recall that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah,
Gotcha.
probably those things.
Then as you kind of force that dispelling through, begin to look at it in earnest, you would see that Eisen's tissue appears to be very strong, thrumming with power. It looks like it is honestly like growing, strengthening, constantly like dying and rebuilding itself in this process, as if there is a flaw in it somewhere. You would definitely look at it and be like, is this like metastasizing? But if it was, it would be metastasizing everywhere, Cade.
Hmm. Okay. See, this is what's tricky is I would really want to take a look at like at his brain to see what's going on up there, but that's not gonna work.
It's a little
Um,
invasive.
yeah, a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna convey that to everyone. Um, hmm.
Okay. No signs of the Arcanophage at all.
So are there signs of the Arcanophage, or is it just like it's just
No signs of the Arcanophage, really. Like at least on the inside of the body, inside the blood, no, none that you can find.
and I wouldn't be like, oh, this is like reminding me of
Of the splinter?
of the Splinter's tissue or anything like that, like his tissue.
No, this is different. Like
Okay,
the
okay,
splinter's tissue is definitely like very alien.
okay.
Not like this though.
I'm more so. Oh, also, this is the other one I meant. Is Jakob's blood? Does it remind me all of Jakob's blood? That's what I was trying to think.
Looking at it, there are similarities.
Okay.
It's not as devolved as Jakob's physiology, certainly.
Okay.
But there are things there you're like, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know why this is happening.
All right.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Let's pick a direction then. Do we want to follow the trail of the prisoner? Head to the factory?
I say factory, then prisoner.
else agree?
That's fine.
Splinter,
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Then let's head down to the factory.
As you start heading down the factory itself, crossing through the forest, are you going stealthily? Trying to not be seen in the approach?
Yeah.
Stealthily, but also quickly. And...
Of course, of
No, I'm
course.
just-
There's no other way. There's no other way.
We would have it no other way.
Then go ahead, all of you, and make physical checks for me.
Do I have
Easy
the
call.
thing on?
You do. You have the thing.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Do I have... Would this be a skill check related to navigating?
It would.
Who rolled?
It would.
I'm going to use a hero point.
I'm gonna use 2 hero points. I'm not gonna lie. I upped
Isaac,
Cade's
no.
physical just for this.
I got a
It's
success.
freaking 0. Oh,
I'll
I
use
got
3
1.
hero points.
That's
I'm using
4
one more
for
hero point. I lied. I'm using one more.
Tecton.
4 for
It's
Texan.
1. 1.
1 for Harriman.
2 successes for Eli.
Who's this Eli?
Cade. I'm actually just there the whole time.
Yeah, Cade is actually Eli.
It's actually.
I'm pretending.
Matthias got 3.
3 for Matthias, okay. And Dyson?
I got 1.
Okay. Let's see here then. Okay. As you go ahead and approach then, moving carefully through the forest, Matthias, you're with the rest of the party. And as you're going, at one point you just kind of like hold up a hand, telling everyone to stop. And all of you kind of do. And there's a beat where, like, Tecton, you're sitting there like, okay, why are we stopped? And then, maybe 5 feet in front of Eisen, a Frost Rat Ranger moves, shifting, their magical cloak having blended in to the rest of the surroundings. But Matthias, you saw the breath that was coming out from just behind the mask. Just that little bit of a shimmer in the air that tell everyone else to stop. And as all of you are still frozen, the ranger creeps away. Last thing you see, they're kind of like moving into the underbrush, knocking an arrow in the bow. You keep going. Forward and forward. Your eyes don't see this factory first. Your noses do. You smell this terrible stink and squalor that cascades throughout the land. It makes you gag, Tecton, as it is just completely overwhelming. You try to put some cloth in front of your nose, but it barely dampens the scent. As you continue the approach, you see that factory. It is dark outside now, but there seems to be like 6 individuals outside of like this front entrance, heavy doors before it. They're wearing that same uniform that Golaf and the others of his party were wearing. Long swords at the sides. There seems to be an empty carriage waiting to be loaded. And they're just out there with torches in a central campfire to keep them warm, as the sun at this point has gone down in the sky. It's probably about 9 o'clock at night, as all of you see this factory.
Does there appear to be patrolling people, like at the back?
No. There's no patrols, which is strange, Harriman. As your eyes look here, they don't seem to be, at least in your opinion, based on your background, overly concerned with defending this place.
Okay.
You think this could be a trap?
Maybe. Or maybe there's enough things in there that make it so that they don't need to defend it.
What are the odds that those Frost Rangers are actually Frost Rangers?
It could be.
Well, they have our IDs now. Well, at least Kate's.
Yeah. Oh no, they definitely... They seem legal. What's the problem? Seems like as soon as you commit a crime, you're marked for hunting, brought here, and they probably process you. We could try and go through a window.
I'm good with that.
That sound good?
I'm gonna give a thumbs up.
Cool.
Literal nod.
Then I will see if there's a window in the back, kind of out of the sight from the guards.
You can do that. As you kind of creep around, seems to be some kind of horizontal thin windows around there.
Hater Tecton, do you want to check for traps?
Sure, I can check.
Gotcha. Then you guys going around the back and then dashing forward up to this window, trying to check for traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it both of you or just Tecton?
It could just
I'll
be
help.
me.
Well, let's
Okay.
let's check. Do you think there would be mines in the snow?
Can check
It's a
for
scary thought.
Someone want to check for
Yeah.
mines?
Yeah.
Can I do
For
it?
mine.
No.
No.
Then who's ever doing it, you can make a physical or mental check at benefit 1.
The
That'd be
check.
perfect for this, guys.
Do I get artificer for it or no?
You would.
Mental base is 5. It's 3. You said benefit 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 4 successes.
4 successes. And as you kind of go through, you don't run up, you kind of stop at Harriman's direction, and you take out kind of a stick. You kind of just pull off a tree. You start kind of tapping around, and you feel something. Slowly you pull back the good 6 or 7 inches of snow, Tecton. And as you look down, you see this small, maybe 3-4 centimeter across, like, crushable piece of, like, plastic. As you kind of move it back, there is indeed a mine under this snow around the sides of the factory. With 4 successes, you kind of look at it. To your horror, Tecton, this is not a fragmentation mine. This is not a mine that seems like it wants to do any physical damage. You step on this mine, your mind is erased. There is nothing left of you. You're gone.
Oh.
You can go ahead and take 5 hero points, Harriman.
Thanks for saving me. God damn.
Well, as soon as I realized we weren't up against it.
Yeah.
And as you kind of like go forward, the entire sides of this factory like is lined with these mines. And you're like, they wanted people to go and sneak around the back because then they'd hear a zzz, look around there. You'd probably just die of exposure. They wouldn't even need to come and get you.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Are you trying to go ahead and start disabling some of these mines as you're going along? Kind of trying to carve a path to the window?
Sound like a good idea, friends.
We might need to leave expeditiously, so yeah, having a clear path.
I mean,
Disabling them, would it be as simple as, well, is there like machine under the crushable plastic, or is it literally the crushable plastic
Oh, there's an entire like mechanism buried underground.
Okay. And breaking the plastic is what triggers it.
Yep, just someone stepping on it and breaking it. And it's almost like an egg-like design. Like the snow wouldn't crush it itself, but if someone stepped on it wrong...
Yeah,
oh, that's why the yoke report.
You motherfucker.
Yeah, okay. I didn't
Colin,
set that up,
Colin
but...
went. Colin went and broke Shannon's egg.
I snuck inside her house. I broke that fucking yoke, and then I left.
The people in Endless are going to find this really funny.
Then yes, I would start carving a little path for us.
Okay. Then, in the foundry, go ahead and roll a d6. And just roll above a 1. And you don't really want to hit a 2.
Can I hero point this?
No.
Oh, let's take a step back.
Can I back out of this now?
No.
You've committed.
Oh boy.
Have faith, Jonah. Have faith.
I have 0 faith.
Don't even be worried about it, and it won't happen.
Brother!
Oh my god.
Bro.
That is exactly what you didn't want to. See, you didn't have faith. You literally said you didn't, and look at what the fuck happened. You had exactly one job. That is absolutely.
I rolled a 5 on a
insane.
dice. I just rolled 1.
Then, as you go ahead, and you start to make this path, going forward, going forward. You pick off mine after mine after mine. You take a breath. Okay, you're good. And then kind of wave everyone else forward. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Awesome. As everyone begins to come forward now, in this moment, moving across the minefield, Harriman, you hear a click. And in this moment, as you look around, you feel, Harriman, the psionic wave beginning to form. You see fear in the eyes of your party mates. What are you doing as there are mere seconds? This is psionic. This is mental. They don't have a grasp on this world like you do.
Okay. As I notice this, I am like, okay, shit. I'm going to begin just creating just this mental barrier, throwing all of this psion points to like hold back this explosive mental power.
Gotcha. How many psion points are you dumping into this?
Ooh, that's a good question. I have 19.
A
I
ball.
will. That's not a bad idea. I'll be useless in the next combat, but yeah, I will dump 15.
15. You go ahead then. You dump 15 outward. Everything you got. You gotta save them. You've lost Kenora already. You can't let this happen. At this point, as the energy floods outward, the rest of you don't hear Harriman scream. No, that's not what he does. Because his mouth doesn't produce that noise. It is more of a psychic scream as you tap into something deep within you, Harriman. And you use it. You use it all to push down this magic, to push down the energy. Boom! And then there is only silence. What happens next, it's hard for any of you to describe. As Harriman, you feel this nothingness. And then this wave of nausea hits you as you begin to fall backward. As you do so, the rest of you watch as Harriman's body unspools, like it is made of thread. And he's gone. Harriman, your eyes open. You see a dark, void-like place around you. You can see Kenora lying on her side, eyes wide, mouth open. You see this tar all around you as your body re-spools together. You don't breathe here because there's no oxygen, but you don't need to breathe. And you look forward. and you see someone looking at you. And all around them, there is only silence. And you feel the true meaning of fear. And it's here where we will end the session for today.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, Airman.
The consequences of a lack of faith.
As you'll gain 30 merit from this session, and all of you can
Great.
go ahead and gain 2 hero points.
Hey.
Listen, I don't know what everyone's so bummed about. We just found Kenora, guys.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Yeah,
great point.
Yeah.
dab me up for that. That's fire.
Hey, you found her!
I found her. I did it.
Happens to be in possibly the worst position ever.
No, guys, it's Chloe. It's fine.
Hey, I know you, but not really.
Know if that's Chloe anymore.
Ah.
That
Uh-oh.
might be the Silent Queen.
It sure might be.
Sure might be.
It sure might be.
For more Captain.
I'm gonna get a feral text from Brandon later.
Yeah, I think you will get an absolutely feral text from Brandon. Hi,
He's
Brandon.
gonna somehow blame you